coven of vampires.
I think the Cullens are an unusual group of vampires in that they are a family.
And they're kind of all living in this small town of Forks, trying to live a human lifestyle. He kind of doesn't live the normal vampire way.
The Cullens are slightly more evolved. They've learned how to become, they learned how to sustain themselves off of animals, which pretty much makes them vegetarians.
They're soulful. They're a different breed of vampires.
You're impossibly fast and strong. You gotta give me some answers.
I'd rather hear your theories.
I've considered radioactive spiders and kryptonite.
It's all superhero stuff, right? What if I'm not the hero? What if I'm the bad guy?
And I guess when Bella arrives and he can have a connection with the living world again, which is basically one of his only options, is either die or connect with the living world, and Bella allows him to do that, and he can see and feel again through her.
Well, Bella and Edward's relationship was always defined by the fact that he is a vampire and she's not. And so I knew how breakable she looked to him.
It looks like he wants to kill me. But what I think is interesting is that she likes it. I know what you are. Your skin is pale white and ice cold. You don't go out into the sunlight.
Say it out loud. Say it.
Vampire.
Are you afraid?
No.
She's the stronger counterpart to this like little pairing. He's afraid and totally conflicted and like tripping out, and she's totally naive yet willing to trust herself. She is like a soap bubble to him. He knows that one wrong twitch of his finger, he can kill her so easily. The two of them definitely would die for one another.
This isn't real. This kind of stuff just doesn't exist.
Does in my world.
Well, dictated by Carlisle still thinks that even if you're turned into a vampire, you still essentially have a soul, which is against the general myth of what a vampire is supposed to do. And so you can still have some kind of enlightened existence, and you don't have to go around killing everyone.
I just want to try one thing. How long I've waited for you.
What is going on?
Security guard at the mill got killed by some kind of animal.
An animal.
My family, we're different from others of our kind. I'm not the most dangerous thing out there.
There's this love story about, you know, an immortal vampire falling in love with a mortal human, which is something that you cannot do.
You brought a snack.
James fits into the story of Twilight because he is a tracker.
And he basically hunts humans with his two cohorts.
Victoria is one of 3 nomadic vampires who you meet in your journey, and keep away.
To me, to James, it's the ultimate betrayal where you know it's due from the beginning. So why would we ever do that?
And it's not easy for a vampire.
Not if you're a human.
With a human.
Yeah.
That's actually the most difficult thing.
Yeah. Not if you're that vampire's particular brand of heroin, I think, is the line he says
It's
to
like
her.
staring at a Snickers bar when you're trying to die.
What, now he's coming after me?
The hunt is his obsession. He's never gonna stop.
I'd rather die than to stay away from you. There's no question. It's like a physiological draw. I mean, there's like... there's something about their makeup that they can't not have one another.
They both know that this is the thing, and that's the completely unshatterable fact that they both have to be with each other.
It's like the Romeo and Juliet of the human vampire world.
You're faster than the others, but not stronger. I'm strong enough to kill you.
In this world, like the title, like the catchphrase, is that what it's the tagline? When you can live forever, what do you live for? And for Edward, it's Bella. You know, when you believe that, you just root for them the whole time.
There's all these things about this movie that makes it so relatable to
And it's present
love.
day, too.
Yeah, and it has this modern take on all vampires.
That's what I love most about it is the romance, but one of them is a vampire, so it does make it intense, and it's hard. Their relationship is very different than a regular romance, obviously.
You are my life now.
He is way too casual about all of this,
He
right?
is.
I think
The sexiest thing in the world, Edward.
The whole thing just seems completely ridiculous sometimes.